Hey, it's me, Tammy B, and this is my review for American Horror Story. All right, y'all, my forehead look big, huh? Anyway, y'all, I am just getting ready. And because I'm starting a little late, I was just like, let me just go ahead and get ready on camera. So excuse the background, excuse all the extra. Y'all see I got tape on my blindfold? Or what is it called? Blinds. That is so hood. I know y'all gotta get some more, but and the funny thing is Anna Lennon's went out of sale in SoCal. I should have got some then, but I didn't, of course. So anyway, you guys, American Horror Story season 5, episode 8, called The Ten Commandments Killer. It was all right, y'all. I didn't like it that much. I mean, this theory that all the fans have been saying has come to pass, and I just wasn't really here for that option. So maybe that's why I didn't like it. But this episode actually only had 2.3 million views. So sorry. So sorry. Take that out too. But hey. So clearly the rest of America probably was feeling like I was feeling. My hands ashy, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll tell my little ashy story on another day, on another dollar, honey. Anyway, so today is Friday. I just came from my Halloween. Oh Lord, I'm still late. Holiday Christmas party, you guys. So there's a restaurant called Gladstone. So we have our party there. So it's pretty cool. Free drinks. We have a buffet. We have a gift exchange. We have a secret Santa. So my secret Santa was this black guy I never met before. He only been working there for a month. So it was kind of like, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, welcome to the company secret Santa thing on my behalf. But that was cool. See another fellow brother. We got 100 employees, 100 even. I would say there's probably like 6 or 7 sisters and brothers. So cool to see another one join the team. So he got me some candy, almond roca, and a Starbucks gift card. I got my Santa. I heard through the grapevine that he was a Green Bay Packers fan, so I got him a Green Bay Packers mug and coaster. So we had this like little $20, $25 gift thing. It's supposed to be that on purpose, so somebody can't come all outdoing the person. And the first year I spent way more because I'm like, don't nobody follow that. But no, like I guess they put like no following you guys. This is just for fun. Don't outdo stuff. Like even the president of the company, who's a millionaire, got somebody like something from Costco. So I was like, okay, everybody really do follow the $20 thing here. Because especially me, I'm like, oh, I don't want them to think the po black girl buy a little cheap stuff, but what it was. So anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get into American Horror Story Season 5, Episode 8, The Ten Commandments Killer. So, Detective John Lowe is the killer. Y'all been saying it, but I was like, that don't make sense. That's dumb. I don't like that, but clearly that is the case. So that's what we find out on this episode, you guys. So last week we know Detective Lowe. All right. So this is my dog. I just gave her a bath. You see how she all wet? I usually blow dry her, but when her hair is real short, I don't really have to. But this is kind of medium. But she clearly wants to be on my lap. Say hi, Fancy Pooh. Fancy. Her name is Fancy Belle. Ain't that fancy? When she dries, she look all cute and white and little dog, and I just be acting like a little lady, little white lady walking to the store with my little my little dog. Fancy Belle. She's 5 years old. My husband got her for me on our first Christmas together. I picked her out myself though, but he gave me the money technically. And the funny thing is, I don't know. I usually don't deal in prices, but this white man was like, "Ooh, black people never tell prices. White people, that's why we succeed because we always be truthful about the prices." But She was like $880, but I got her on Christmas Eve, so I talked the lady down to like $550. But she's Maltese. I mean, she's pure Maltese, and those dogs cost a lot of money. But she's not a teacup Maltese, or she's not like from a champion bloodline. So $550 is not that bad. I think she's she's a little bit under 7 pounds. So I just gave her a little bath. She's a little shivering. Low dryer. So anyway, you guys, boom. Ren is dead. Remember Ren, the little girl that Detective John Lowe was talking to, and then in the little crazy asylum. So Ren dead. So after he see Ren dead for real, he run to the Hotel Cortez. Boom. He busts in and he start banging on Liz Taylor. Like, look, I'm tired of y'all lying on me. Let me know what's going on. I don't have time for the game. So then Sally come through like, all right, boo, come on, let me show you. So he take her to room 64. He was like, I've been in here before. Like, y'all still playing games. And she was like, no, it's a side room that Mr. James Marsh built. And that's where you gonna find the 10 Commandments killer. So, oh, did I say that Ren, when she got hit by the little Mack truck and Detective Lowe went to go look over her body, he had a flashback like, oh, that's the same girl who was in the Vampire Kids coffin. So I don't know. What does that mean, y'all? Do that mean she was a vampire kid, yet she still was this kid? Or she just looked like a vampire kid? That part I didn't really catch. So whatever. Sally takes John Lowe to room 64 and he goes in. And then he goes in the secret door and he sees these 10 jars. And he see that every jar is dedicated to one of the 10 Commandments. So they got tongues, penises, ears, all this stuff in the jars or whatever. Like, because people you kill based off the 10 Commandments and your souvenir you bring here. So he started recounting all the murders and he was like, oh my gosh, I am the killer. The lady with the tongue nailed to the thing, I did that. The 2 little siblings with the guts out, I did that. And yada, yada, yada. So he like, oh my gosh. So then he goes to the morgue and then our boo, Richard T. Jones, is there. So Richard T. Jones is like, hey, what's up? You shouldn't be here. You supposed to be on break. And he was like, well, I just wanted to let you know I'm the killer. And Richard T. Jones, his name is Detective Hahn in here, but Richard T. Jones sounds better. So Richard T. Jones was like, you tripping, you drunk, you lost your kid, like you just tripping or whatever. I worked with you on all these cases, so there was no way that was you. He was like, no, yes it was. I did the killings. I came back and cleaned up the crime scene. Then somebody called the cops and then we went together. So no, I really am the killer. He flashed back to 5 years ago. The first time he ever went to Hotel Cortez. And remember when all of those kids got suffocated, or they thought the daddy killed all the kids and the wife, but come to find out, no, the daddy was just a regular hardworking guy. He left the heater on, and the heater gave the whole house carbon monoxide poison, all his little 6 precious little kids. So the daddy killed himself because he was like, dang, I killed my whole family. So after that murder, which is pretty gruesome, whether it was on purpose or not, seeing a mother, a father, and 6 kids dead. So that's the night Detective John Lowe went to the Hotel Cortez. He said that was his toughest murder ever. I'm assuming that's based off of just seeing so many children dead. So he was like, man, believe it or not, it's hard to find a place to drink on a weeknight in California. And I was like, not really, but yeah, I could kind of see how that's true or whatever, right? So he ended up finding Hotel Cortez. He found a sign that said the best martinis in town. He showed to Hotel Cortez. Liz Taylor is there making drinks. He was like, oh, I heard y'all got the best martinis. So Liz, make them one. It's bomb. And he like, give me another. We see Sally in the corner. We see Donovan in another corner. So Donovan rolled up on him like, hey, what's up? And he was like, oh, it's not that kind of party. And Donovan was like, no, it's not that kind of party. The bar is about to close, so how about you come through upstairs? So he come through upstairs. Upstairs is John Marsh, and all I remember is Sally. And they like, where the party at or whatever, I guess. So John Marsh gives Detective Lowe some absence. Mind you, John Marsh is on his once a month date with Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga like, you ain't about to kick it with him. It's our date night. And he was like, I love our date night more than anything, but this guy, I think he's the one. So fall back. So James Marsh is in love with Detective Lowe for whatever reason. He was like, you got some type of darkness about you. You want to do justice the right way. So I think you need to be the one to carry out my killings or whatever. And Lady Gaga was like, nah, he not the one. And James Marsh was like, yeah, he the one. He just need a little push. But he has a cute little kid that looks just like the kids you like. So how about you steal his kid? That's going to make him sad. He going to come hang out here more. And then I could push him to being a killer. So that's how Lady Gaga ended up stealing Holden, Detective Lowe's child. So yeah, so that was pretty much it. So once again, Detective Lowe just keep going to the Hotel Cortez, drinking every night. Mind you, absinthe is illegal. It's not approved by the FDA any longer. It makes you hallucinate. So of course, drinking more of that, being depressed. So Detective Lowe started living a double life: a real detective, a halfway husband. But he spent like 5 years going to Hotel Cortez every night, talking to James Marsh, talking about killings, how the law is not really right, how they can really right the wrongs. Detective Lowe said something he could tell immediately if a suspect is guilty or not. But his job is just to arrest the people. So whether they're guilty or not, he don't do nothing. So James Marsh was all like, oh, don't you want to do something? Or don't you think you have the right to do that? Or wouldn't it feel better if you could punish the innocent or punish the guilty regardless of what the law say? Yada, 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 y'all. So next thing you know, Detective Lowe is killing folks. So, they did a little, what you call it, when you say something from the beginning. He was like, so James Marsh, you remember that dinner he had with Jeffrey Dahmer, the killer girl, the killer slut girl, some Casey, and all these other people. So James Marsh is like, oh, he's no Donovan or he's no Casey, but he's the real one. They weren't dark enough. He's dark enough. He got what it needs to be the killer or whatever. So, then he goes to a man's house who supposedly killed a kid, y'all. So this, I guess his first kill was a child molester. I guess he put Craigslist ads online or whatever. So the Detective Lowe showed up like, hey, I saw your ad. What's up? The guy let him in. At first, they all smooth talking. Boom. Next thing you know, Detective Lowe kill him. Bust him in the throat or something of that nature. So that was his first kill. Then I think his next kill, or I don't know if it was his next kill, but remember that couple in the beginning where the girl was riding the guy and he was all stapled to the bed and his eyes was out. So then it kind of shows that, like Detective Lowe did, he knew them. He knew that they were committing adultery. He's the one who took their pictures and placed it all around in the bed. So this is Detective Lowe telling Richard T. Jones the story or whatever. And so come to find out, Detective Lowe did that murder too, y'all. So he owned. Now that he's been drinking at the hotel, drinking that absinthe for 5 years, Detective Lowe is a cold-blooded killer, y'all. Thanks to James Marsh. So he owned it. And at first, Richard T. Jones not believing him. He was like, you tripping, you been off, you been through a lot, you stressed, you are not a killer. As soon as he said that, guess what happened? Richard T. Jones got killed. I was like, oh, you killed him. So yeah, soon as Richard T. Jones was trying to be all on Detective Lowe's side, I don't know what he picked up, a screwdriver or something, but Detective Lowe just stabbed Richard T. Jones in the gut, y'all. I was like, no, or whatever. So yeah, so he is the killer, y'all. Detective John Lowe is the killer. Can y'all believe it? I don't really like that storyline, but that's what it is. And I mean, I guess it would have been cute if maybe Holden was killers. Well, not cute. Is that cute to say a kid is a killer? But I don't know. But whatever. John Lowe is the killer, y'all. So he put Richard T. Jones' penis in a jar. Why did he do that? And why they didn't show it? So remember earlier he went to the room and they showed the 10 jars and little ears and noses all and stuff. So they just insinuated. So Richard T. Jones, I guess, Detective Lowe is only killing based on the 10 Commandments. I don't really know. Okay, wait, whose penis was in the jar? Was it the pedophile from Craigslist ad that penis was in a jar, or was it Richard T. Jones' penis in a jar? So one of them penis was in a jar. So he did both of those killings in this episode. And then they insinuated that whoever he just killed, the penis was in a jar. I just assumed it was Richard T. Jones. But I was like, why they didn't show it? But whatever, that's dumb, I know. All right, so whatever. So y'all, Detective Lowe and Iris bond. Because at first, Iris just looking at him like, waiting for him to say something. And Detective Lowe, it's me. I'm my bad. I know I've been coming here for 5 years. Sometimes I'm the real Detective Lowe. Sometimes I'm the killer Detective Lowe. And you don't know who I am. So I appreciate you, just keeping it cool and just dealing with me. And she was like, "Ooh, I'm so glad you figured it out because I'm so tired. Every time you come up to me, I don't know how to act." I was like, I love Iris more and more. But whatever. So he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I know I'm the killer. So, hey, what's up? It's me. And we shouldn't have this problem from now on." Or whatever. So that was pretty much it, you guys. It was some little deal between Sally and James Marsh. James Marsh told Sally, like, he got 2 more kills to do and then you can have him. So I don't know what that means. Is she going to be his little lover for life? But, him and Sally clearly been having sex for like 5 years. They show him kind of going back and forth between Sally and his wife. And, when he's with Sally, she make him feel all this type of way. But Sally is dead. So even though Detective Lowe is like crazy and a killer now, he's still alive. So I hope they explain like how can you have sex with a dead person. But other than that, that was pretty much it, you guys. So he has 2 more kills, and now it's known that he's a killer. So I guess we will see what happens. So that was pretty much it, you guys. So that was American Horror Story Season 5, Episode 8, The 10 Commandments Killer. So he is now revealed. So let me know what you guys think. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember your name, but we talked about it in the comments last week. You were so right about Detective Lowe being a killer. Because I was like, no, that don't make sense. What if it's this? What if it's that? But you were right. So, hey. So we will see. All right, you guys. You know what's up. Give me the thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and check me out on Twitter at TammyB_. That's TAMI, the letter B, and the symbol _. All right. See you in the next review. Bye.